What's up, guys? Just bringing you guys an instant, or I guess it's not instant now. It's been a couple hours since the game has ended. I couldn't bring in instant reaction. I mean, if you watch the game, you know. It, I mean, it's safe to say, you can beat the Chiefs, but you can't beat the refs. I mean, I don't know what else there's left to say. I mean, what more do people need to see? I mean, why even watch the rest of the season? Right? Why are we going to watch the rest of these games when we know what the outcome's going to be? We know what the NFL wants. It's clear as day. Never mind that. Okay, fine. It's a pass interference. There's still the entire line holding the Bengals defenders. If you're not going to call one foul, don't call the other. Both are game-changing fouls. 4th and 16 now becomes 4th and 26. So if you're going to call one foul, call the other foul. The new stat of the day, Patrick Mahomes now has had 17 interceptions called back for defensive penalties, the most since 2018. I mean, what more protection? What other stat offers just an absolute, eye-opening into the world of Patrick Mahomes and how much he is coddled. Absolutely coddled. You go on Chiefs Twitter, they all knew they lost. They all knew they should have lost that game. The Bengals played better in every asset of the game. Better on offense and better on defense. Special teams, fine. One missed point, fine. You could slide him a little bit. Still pretty equal in my book. He still made the clutch kick to get him up 25-23. So as far as I'm going, the Bengals clearly were the better team. It's just a shame. It's an absolute shame because that game was everything that you could have asked for. Everything. We got everything that we wanted. It was competitive until the last second. Back and forth. Shot taken, shot returned. Shot taken, shot returned. I mean, some of the most outstanding plays you will see. Cameron Taylor-Britt's interception is one of the best interceptions you will see. Lou Anarumo, right, has the defensive plan against the Chiefs. It's upsetting. It is very, very upsetting. You have the illegal contact, right, with Trey Hendrickson, which looks like that could potentially end the game there, getting it to 4th and 16, and then you essentially have a makeup call. It's unfortunate. It is very unfortunate because the game was phenomenal. I mean, Joe Burrow, 23 for 36, 258, 2 touchdowns, right? Mike Gesicki, the leading receiver in this game, 7 receptions for 91 yards, right? Bouncing back after that dropped touchdown pass last week. And then on the Chiefs, I mean, Patrick Mahomes didn't play great, right? 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But you had guys like Isaiah Pacheco going off for 90 yards. You had Rashee Rice going off for 75 yards and a touchdown. Everybody else was held in check. Travis Kelce only had 1 reception for 5 yards. That's it. Xavier Worthy, 2 receptions for 17 yards. The Bengals won this game. It's just a shame that it actually doesn't reflect in the record book. Jamar not getting his contract and now kind of deviating it. Like, I get it, bro, but what are you jawing at the ref for? What are you doing? Just let it go. That was a huge play. They were moving the ball down the field rather than 4th and 12. That could have easily been a first down. I think it was going to be 3rd and 11. So that was a huge, huge, huge blunder on your end. I get you want the contract, bro. It's coming. Knock it off. Just go play football, right? We need T back. We need to get the running game going. I mean, we let Joe walk for what? For this guy, Zach Moss? He hasn't even eclipsed 50 yards. He only got 34 yards this week. 12 carries for 34 yards. That's not going to do it. We need a running game. We need to establish the running game. It's just like at the end of the game, why are we passing the ball to stop the clock? When we got under 3 minutes, we should never have passed the ball again. The running game was dominating. The O-line was dominating that Chiefs D-line. Just keep running it down their throats. Get it to the 2-minute warning, kick the field goal, and then see what happens. Right? They force them to get a touchdown. I did not like the play calling there at the end. It was just bad play calling. Bad play calling. Run the ball. If Zach Moss can't do it, get Chase Brown in. He's quicker anyways. I would prefer that. He literally shot out of a cannon and got 10 yards like it was easy. You got to run the ball, man. Got to run the ball, right? Zach Moss going off for 12 carries, 34 yards. Mike Gesicki, 7 receptions, 91 yards. Jermaine Burton, that 1 reception, clutch, huge. We need more of that, though. He needs to be targeted more, right? Jamar Chase only getting four receptions for 35 yards, right? Off of 5 targets. Got to target him more. I will say that. I mean, I know he's complaining about the money, but he is the best receiver. 1B, 1A, best receiver in the NFL. He needs to be targeted more. The rookie tight end from Iowa, Eric All Jr., right? I like this kid. He's tough. He is tough, getting some good, gritty targets, right? Catching all 4 of his balls that were past him. 4 receptions, 32 yards, right? And then Yoshi, the biggest guy of the day with the 2 touchdowns. Only 7 yards, though, but 2 touchdowns. Great day for him. Overall, I mean, the defense was on fire. Cameron Taylor-Britt, Jermaine Pratt, Logan Wilson, right? All these guys. Trey Hendrickson. I mean, just an absolute game record. Even when the D-line, right, was going down with some injuries, even then, right, they still were able to hang into the game and get the job done. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because it was a great game. It was just a phenomenal game through and through. I mean, it was everything that you could have wanted. And why this game was on in the afternoon still blows my mind. Still blows my mind. Again, I ask, what are we doing, NFL? What are we doing? It's an absolute joke. It's an absolute disgrace, honestly. There's no reason why that game should not have been Sunday Night Football. No reason at all. All in all, I mean, it's a tough loss, a massive loss. It's still Burrowhead. Joe Burrow owns that stadium. I don't care. Losing by 1 point, that means nothing to me. It means nothing to me when the refs help you 95% of the time. Means nothing to me. That is Burrowhead Stadium. Joe Burrow owns that stadium. Everybody there knows it. Everybody there can feel it. They know it. I mean, when he's on the field, they know it's Burrowhead. So we'll be back. It's the second game of the year. We'll see them again, either in the AFC Championship game, divisional round, wild card round. They will be seen again. And best believe, the proper outcome will happen this time. That's all I really have to say about that game. Unfortunate, tough loss. Boys battled hard. The men battled hard, I guess you should say. The coaching, we got to step it up on the play calling. Do not like the play calling at all. Got to step it up there. But all in all, tough loss, man. What is wrong with this team in September? I don't understand. Another 0-2 loss. Another 0-2 start. Get healthy, get back on the field. The boys will be fine. I mean, this game, it was a great performance. I have nothing to be upset about other than them losing and the refs. So all in all, I'm pretty satisfied with what I saw. I'm not really worried about the team going forward. They did everything they needed to do. Just unfortunate missed calls, unfortunate calls made, just unfortunate mishaps. That's basically all it was. So I'm not too torn up. I am upset that we couldn't get this win against the Kansas City Chiefs, but I mean, we got what we wanted, which was a phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal game, and it came down again to the wire, right? Came down again to the wire. So that's gonna do it for this reaction to the Cincinnati Bengals, Kansas City Chiefs, Week 2. Bengals will be back. Bengals will be back. We'll see what happens. Let's see who we got next week. Didn't mean to do that. Who's next week? I don't. Oh, the Commanders. So, good team to get our first win against the Commanders, right? With the rookie quarterback. Can't have what happened last year with C.J. Stroud come in and let Jaden Daniels just dominate us. So, we're looking to get our first win. Let's go 2-2 to finish out September, and then let's just move forward, move on, and we'll get past it, and we'll be fine for the rest of the season. That's going to do it for this instant reaction to the Cincinnati Bengals, Kansas City Chiefs. I am Jacob Cutler, one half of the Sports Guys, and until our review episode, Jacob Cutler, over and out.